My name is Geoffrey Kamadi. I'm a journalist, freelance journalist from Kenya. What surprised me from this workshop was the fact that the Nile River was being perceived in a negative way in Ethiopia. It was causing a lot of pain. But since the beginning of the dam project, now people are now viewing the Nile in a far positive manner than before.
My name is Lina Yassin and I'm from Sudan. What I've learned from this workshop is I've always, growing up, I've always looked at the Nile from just a Sudan perspective. I've never thought about what it means to other Nile Basin countries, and all the researches and the presentations that has been presented in this workshop were all eye-opening to me. Talking to people from different Nile Basin countries, that was an eye-opening experience for me, because I got to understand what does the Nile mean for other people, not just for me as a Sudanese person. And I think that was the most surprising thing ever for me in this workshop.
My name is Ahmed. I'm from Sudan. I've come to the workshop with great hopes, and most of those hopes were met. I was surprised by how much of the perspectives about the Nile were shared and learned by each and every one of the members of the workshop. Those are all journalists, researchers, professionals, and scientists working on the Nile.
I'm Kodana Mushimimana from Uganda, East Africa. So I'm a journalist. I'm 10 years in media. I'm a managing director of Rugori Media News Company. Also, I'm working with international media like Reuters, Sifia Grahak, and Pax Press in Rwanda. What will surprise me here in this workshop? First, I appreciate the organizers. Also, what will surprise me is how wet and conflict. I didn't realize this. Also, it's very important for my country, Uganda, because you can't find more stories focusing on science and water. So,
my name is Esther Muwombi. I'm a journalist from Uganda. Two things surprised me a lot. First is that I never knew that there are so many people in the world that are concerned about water, especially the River Nile. And the second thing is that I was surprised to learn that sand rivers exist. We have lots of sand rivers in my hometown, Mbale, Uganda. But I didn't know that they have water underneath. I thought they exist because of the rains.
My name is Zahra Jadallah. I'm a freelance journalist from Sudan. What was really surprising is sand rivers. I had no idea about this before coming here. And I learned a lot of new things, even if it's not surprising, but like the gender relation to the River Nile and a lot of other things.
My name is Konjita Shoma. I'm an Ethiopian journalist and radio host. I write about water issues to local newspaper, and I present a radio show. I'm happy to be here. I learned a lot during the last days. What surprised me is that there are a lot of scientists on River Nile. I didn't know that much. When I came here, I see a lot of researchers here. So as a journalist, I want to refer their works, their results.
Hi, my name is Annika McGinnis. I'm from the US, a journalist, and I work in Uganda on infonile.org. We're a geo-journalism platform combining data journalism and interactive mapping with storytelling on issues of the Nile. During this workshop, I was really surprised and happy to see journalists from all of the different Nile Basin countries coming together to work on investigations about issues that are affecting all of their countries, because we often talk about water conflicts and how those conflicts can be exacerbated by the media coverage coming from different countries in isolation. So it was really amazing to see the scientific reports about some of the same issues that are occurring in Egypt and also in Ethiopia and also in Sudan, and then seeing the journalists coming together to work on produce stories together.
My name is Mikhail Sakai. I'm from Ethiopia. I'm a photographer, artist. I learned so much from this workshop, from the scientists, presenters. What surprised me most is connectivity of living things and around the Nile and any